They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here as they come off the bus earlier today. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With all of and some added importance to this game as both teams, Doris, have a lot at stake in the playoff race.
No doubt, Kevin. Postseason implications. Seeding is always so important to your path to an NBA Finals. I don't think either team will take this game lightly.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Levine dishes to Williams. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach Levine.
Williams against Leonard. And that one goes long. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Williams kicks to DeRozan. Back to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill, but boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Here's Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Leonard with no one around. No good on the 3.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Paul George with the steal. All with it, now guarded by DeRozan. A nice shot by Wall.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Levine against Powell. Levine passes to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Vucevic a screen on Powell. Levine dishes to Vucevic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
What a fantastic finish by Zach Levine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Wagner. Robert Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Terrence Ross is checked in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's sent back by Morris.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots, that's pretty.
There's a screen by Williams. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Bulls leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Pick by Williams. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Here's Mann, guarded by Green. No good from Ross. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Green finds Williams. Green with a screen for Williams. Back to Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Pass to Dosunmu. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Ross. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Williams with the ball. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And stolen by Wagner. George dishes to Leonard. Count that one. Leonard's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Clippers.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Levine looking around. Vucevic a screen on George. Levine passes to Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one at the line is good. And in this era of positionless basketball, Of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot down low more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Here's Vucevic. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Levine with it. Leonard picks him up. Ball kicks to Levine. They set the pick. Rosen dishes to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Paul George. The Bulls leading by 5. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
The Clippers are gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. It's George on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. Knocked away. Stolen by George. Caruso against Wall. Leonard with a screen on Caruso. Wall passes to Powell. And here's Wagner. And that one is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
DeRozan with a screen for Levine. Back to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight.
A determined scorer down low. We know this about DeMar DeRozan. He is always looking to put pressure on the defense.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. Covington setting the pick for Jackson. Shoots over Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
52 seconds left in the first half. Ross with a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Stolen by Jackson. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now, So here's Dosumu. Defense is right there. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got his first basket.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
There's Jackson with the three. That one, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Ty Lue. Coach, do you think your turnovers and struggles at the offensive end fuel their scoring?
Always. We turn the basketball over. It's hard for us to get back, get our defense set. So we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball and having good shot selection.
We'll see what you can do to make that better as the game goes, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
You look at their stats. They're shooting it well. Love the ball movement. They're getting guys open and taking the right shots.
Some smart basketball from them in the first half. A joy to watch here in the studio. Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, this one is a coin flip, a 50-50 game on paper. Pretty even talent-wise. It's going to come down to execution.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I'll be watching on my tablet.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Here's George. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Vucevic a screen on Powell. Levine dishes to Vucevic. That one no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Powell. Levine passes to Vucevic. Misses the layup. Clippers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And so, the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Lonzo Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Vucevic a screen on Powell. Levine dishes to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 6 assists now in the game. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Powell with it, now defended by Levine. The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Andre Drummond.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Shot from 12. Wall's shot is off.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Williams sets a screen for Levine. Poked loose. Dishes to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on George. DeRozan passes to Williams. Count it. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And there's the pass to Wagner. Outside Leonard. Pass to Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Williams with the block. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at Los Angeles. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
Well, I think for LA, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
DeRozan passes to Green. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Wagner has screen on DeRozan. George with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
It's his first trip to the line.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Mo Wagner. Robert Covington comes in for Leonard. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for John Wall. DeRozan dishes to Drummond. Chalk up 2 there. Drummond's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Mann's checked in. 1:12 left to play in the 3rd. Jackson down low, defended by Caruso. Jackson misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Jackson looking around. Deep 2 from Ross. And he connects with the jumper. Ross has got his first basket of the night.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Green. No good with the layup. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jackson against Caruso. Jackson down low. Not going to go that time. Nice D from DeRozan. On the wing, Green. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing. Keep getting shots. That's all right. They block a couple shots with the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. It ain't gonna come back in 1 possession. You gotta keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves.
Kevin, he wants his guys to just slow down a bit out there. Good message from Coach Lue.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. All out there with Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Morris. And it's Covington in at the 4. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Now the dish to Vucevic. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the wing. Here's Wall. Misses off the right iron. The Bulls leading by 10. Drummond passes the ball. In the corner, it's Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Now the feed to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Clippers, Mo Wagner's checked in for Morris. Paul George comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Powell in for Reggie Jackson. And the Bulls making a change also. Williams is checked in. In the corner, Powell with it. Stolen by Levine. Ball finds Drummond. Levine with it. Drummond with a screen on Wagner. Levine passes to Drummond. Count it. Good. Drummond's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
The Bulls leading by 10. Outside, Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. He dishes it to Vucevic. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Williams against George. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. It's George on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Chicago calls timeout. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Bulls. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks so much, David. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. And here's George. Clock at 6. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 11. Williams scanning the floor. Levine passes to Williams. Nice defense from Wagner. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's George. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Williams. 16 points for Vucevic.
Well, the post-game, the jump shot, Vucevic, a capable scorer who loves taking over on the offensive end.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for John Wall. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. First free throw is good.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
Line for your Clippers, Paul George, taking 2 shots.
And George drops them both. Chicago leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bulls.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Zach LaVine.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
That shot wide open.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Powell with the steal. Williams with the block. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.